Hi guys, this is DJ AniMe and you are watching Toasted.
Welcome to Mysteryland.
My pleasure.
Excited to be here?
Yeah, really excited that this is a dream coming true.
Yeah, can you explain it to me? Because I saw your gig list. You played so many amazing gigs already.
Yeah. And I have to say this year I was very lucky because I think I did all the most beautiful festival around the globe. And I'm very happy to be at Mysteryland because it's a very legendary party. I think the first edition was kind of 97, something like that. So before to be a DJ, of course, I was a big fan of my music and in general of electronic music. So Mysteryland, of course, was in the list of my favorite festivals. And today I'm here, so I'm pretty excited.
So that's a dream come true.
Yeah, definitely.
So how do you make dreams come true? Because I mean, everybody wants to be a DJ producer. Everybody wants to play at beautiful festivals like Mysteryland, like you say. You pull it off. So how do you do that?
Yeah, with a lot of work and dedication and of course perseverance, because I have to say my dreams are not very big. I know what I can achieve year by year. So at the beginning I wanted to be a DJ because I loved to play music and to mix hardcore music. So that was the first dream. So I practiced a lot of hours on turntables, and at the end I could start to play at the first clubs. And so step by step I became a producer, so I had my music to show to people, and I found people following me. And with my fans I kept working, and I wanted to be an international DJ, so I had the opportunity to play at big festivals, and also now I'm still dreaming, so I know what maybe I can do next year, my next goals, and I keep working to reach that kind of goal.
Because what is your dream? What do you want to achieve after this? Because I mean, this is pretty good already, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good. But for example, this year I played 2 times in America, in the United States. Yeah, and the first party was EDC, so pretty amazing party. And the second one was another smaller party, but still very great. And this is totally a new world for me because, I said I played for the first time 6 months ago, or it was in June, in America, and of course I want to play over there more and more. So in the future, in 2018, I hope to have other gigs over there, and I would like to visit other countries. I already played in Japan, in Mexico, and in Chile, in Canada, and in Australia, but I know about some small hardcore communities growing in Brazil, Argentina, and China, also in India. So I would like to visit other kind of big countries.
Because everybody is talking about hardcore and gabber being more popular and growing. I mean, even Hardwell is doing more hardstyle music now, which is the thing. What do you think of that?
Yeah, this is pretty nice. It's weird because hardcore it's a very old genre. Also, I think from 90s, and it's strange that some artists just discover hardcore right now in 2017. But I think it's something very positive for the movement.
You were into this music from a young age on, right? Why was it so good for you? What made you fall in love with this style of music?
Yeah, it's I think it's something that you feel inside. I mean, it's a music personal taste, and I liked a lot the fact that was different from other kind of music. The BPM was faster, and kick drums are powerful, and it gave me power. So I fell in love with this kind of music when I was 17.
The first thing when you came here, we saw you drive your own car, and we
Yeah.
were like, she's from Italy.
Yeah,
Did she rent a car, or but you live here, right?
Yes, I live here since 6 years.
Why?
Yeah, because
Italy is so much better.
yeah, no, yeah, that's depend. But in some ways better, in some ways it's better. I mean, here, if you want to be a DJ, of course, Holland it's the right place to be because of the many festivals and clubs, and then you have Schiphol with a lot of flights, so I can fly everywhere from Schiphol, and also during summer season I can have more festival during the weekend and during one day also, and then go straight to the airport and fly into another country and had also another gig. I mean, you have a lot of opportunities, and the core of hardcore is here.
So why did you move to Eindhoven, which is like a small, well, it's an industrial town in Holland, in the south of Holland, for people who don't know where it is?
Yeah, it's south of Holland, and I decided 6 years ago to live in Eindhoven because it was the center of many parties. I mean, I could drive to Belgium, I could drive to Germany and to Amsterdam and to all parts of Holland in 1 hour and a half maximum. So I decided it was the best place to live.
So you don't have any plans to move to Amsterdam or Rotterdam? I mean, especially in Rotterdam, hardcore is pretty big still.
Yeah, I have plans to move to Amsterdam, but just to have a second home and to enjoy the city when you need to relax and to think about something else that is not work. So probably in the future, this is another dream, to buy a second house in Amsterdam.
I'm sure you'll make it. Hey, another dream come true. You were mixing this year's Continent Hardcore compilation.
Yeah.
That is not a small thing.
Yeah, that's very nice. I was really
difficult.
No, it's not difficult to mix a compilation. I mean, normally to make a podcast or a compilation like this, I use a software which is Ableton Live to make all the mix really perfect, you know.
And you still have to choose the music. I mean,
yeah, of course. But this is something that I do every week. So for me, it's pretty easy to do, and I know my style. I know my musical taste, so when I listen to something, I know immediately, okay, this is something that I can use or not. So it was a very nice experience, of course.
Next to the mixing, are you working on new music right now?
Yeah, I'm working in 2 new tracks, so I have 2 new tracks in the making, and I'm gonna test one today for the first time at Mysteryland. Yes.
What's it called?
The name will be Insane Hardcore, and I'm really satisfied because it's a very party track, so party vibe and triplet metric for this track, which make the track really, really funny and nice to dance. So I'm pretty curious to see.
So this is the debut today, and if people will like it, you will release it?
Yeah, I really want to see if people will dance on the track and what I have to fix in the track, and if it sounds good, if I can change something to improve it and everything, you know. But I'm pretty positive about.
Hey, in the dance scene, it's pretty normal to release singles, not so much as albums, because of course a lot of people are releasing music every day, and it's hard to stay noticed. But me as a music fan, I'd rather have an album by an artist that I like than just a single. What do you think of this?
Yeah, it's a little bit difficult because, for example, I released my first solo album in 2016, and when you make an album, you have, of course, a lot of stress and strict deadlines. So you have to do a lot of music in a short time. And the result of this is that at the end you will have like 15 tracks, but only 5, 6 are really made good and work very well on the dance floor. So and also what I didn't like, it was that releasing a lot of music and a lot of material all together, you can't give the right importance to any of these tracks. So some track is forget really soon.
You are, as I talk to you, it strikes me that you are a perfectionist when it comes to music, right? I mean, you are really, really looking to get it perfect.
Yeah. That's why now, my choice is to release single by single to give quality music to people, to deliver good music, and any of this track will be improved in the months, and I will test it until they will sound perfect to me, of course, to my opinion.
Hey, Mysteryland today, which is of course a special experience. So after this, what holds in your future for you? More gigs? I mean, where can people see you play?
I have a lot of gigs at the moment, so my schedule is full until February, March, and next party, I have a big festival. It's an indoor festival in Germany. It's called Syndicate. It's pretty big and pretty popular in the hardcore scene. So I'm really looking for one for it. And after this Mysteryland, I will fly straight to Austria because I have another big festival, which is pretty, it's a new, I think it's the first edition, and I really can't wait to see the location because it's in a nuclear station.
No way.
Yeah, so I think it can be really impressive. Yeah.
So let me get this straight. After the gig here at Mysteryland, you take a plane, you fly to Austria, and you play tonight.
Yeah, exactly. I play at 10 o'clock.
Shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, and this is of course a thing that a lot of DJs have to deal with.
Yeah.
All the flying and the traveling. It is tough, right? It sounds fantastic, but it is tough.
Yeah, sometimes this is tough, especially when you have to fly in 1 day or 2 days in 3-4 countries. But it's our job, and you had to do this kind of effort, especially in the weekend. So you have time to rest during the week.
Hey, I saw amazing pictures of you on Dominator. What a fantastic festival.
Yeah, it's really unique, and this was my first Dominator at the main stage. And it's what I thought in the moment I was on stage, like wow, because the view is never ending, and you see this 1,000 people. Like I think they are at the main stage like 40,000 people, and it's really a lot of people, definitely.
How can you top that?
Dominator is the biggest hardcore festival in the world, so I can't desire more because there's not. So this was really, really a big goal for me, a big achievement.
You also have your own merchandise, I saw.
Yeah.
Do you design it yourself, or do you collaborate with people to get it?
That depends. In the last T-shirt, the design of last T-shirt was made at the beginning by myself, and then I wanted to make it, a little bit better, still better, improve it. So I sent my design to another graphic designer, and I think the result is pretty cool. It's going sold out pretty fast, and it was a good job.
Will you make more? Can people buy more? Can people get more?
Because another designer now is working on a new T-shirt, so probably people could find a new T-shirt at the Syndicate.
Cool. But next to T-shirts, will you expand? Will there be caps? Will there be dresses? Will there be shirts? Will there be, I don't know, sweaters?
Maybe in the future I will do something. I really like caps, so why not? Could be. And some jacket. I like to make also some personal merchandise for myself. I always have some jacket with my logo and front logo, back logo, everywhere, anime. So maybe in the future I will do something like this also for people.
Hey, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you very much for having me.